All right, Jake, thank you. We have some breaking news for you from overnight. A shooting in South Wichita leaves one person dead.
It happened shortly before 1 o'clock this morning in the 3900 block of South Young Street. That's just west of MacArthur and West Street. Police were called to the home and found a 79-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He died at the scene. Officers are interviewing a 67-year-old woman who lived in the home with the man. They say the shooting may be the result of a domestic situation, but we do not believe there is any danger to the public.